Hello, hockey fans. All right, so here we are in the Heinrich Rink at the Cornerstone CSCU Ice Arena in Lockport, New York, home of the Lock Monsters. Lock as in the canal lock. I am not allowed to live stream this game. So what I'm going to do is I will provide play-by-play here. And what you need to do if you want to see this game is you need to go to USAHockeyTV.com. I put the link in the description. Go there, make a free account, and then you can watch this game for free. That's true for all of the state tournaments this year, 2025, for the New York State Amateur Hockey Association. So go there, set up an account, sign in for free. You can play this on your phone, right? So watch the game on USAHockeyTV.com, and I will provide play-by-play here. Only audio. There will be no video. You're going to be in a dark place in my pocket because I'm not allowed to stream the game because we want you to use USAHockeyTV.com. The state has put a lot of money into it. USA Hockey has put a lot of money into it. They are set up here. There is an automatic camera. It is called Pixelot. It has two cameras or three cameras in there, and in that computer down there, it digitally matches it so that you can see the whole ice and follow the puck at the same time. It does a really good job of it. You hear ice sounds, and it has the score on there as well as the clock. I will periodically give you time updates. So if you want to try syncing up my voice to your video, you'll be able to because that is super cool. You want to make sure you get an account because I will be on USAHockeyTV.com tomorrow for our championship game at 4 o'clock, I hope, assuming we make it to the championship, which we better. Otherwise, Coach McDonald is gonna be angry. Yep. So we'll see how this all goes. I will be on USA Hockey TV tomorrow morning for the semifinal game for the 16U Tier 2 division. Not sure who's going to be in that yet, but we'll find out. So again, go to USAHockeyTV.com, set up an account, and watch this game live. I am not going to be streaming the video. I will only be doing audio. So that's the deal, and that's what's going on. So into my pocket you go. So there you are. Still watching, still listening. I've got my schedule here, or not my schedule, but my rosters ready to go. We are 5 seconds away from puck drop. Make sure you go to USAHockeyTV.com, set up your account, log in, select this game, the Rochester Junior Americans versus the Valley Eagles, 14U, Tier 1, AAA. Rochester is the home team. Valley is the visiting team. Rochester is in white. We'll be beginning by going from left to right. Valley is the visiting team in black, going from right to left. 16 minutes are up on the clock for the beginning of period number 1. Referees look ready. Goalies ready. In net for Rochester, number 40, Reagan Healy. She got a shutout yesterday in a spectacular game. Sliding into net for Valley, number 33, Abby McCrone. Or Abigail, but not Abigail. That would be silly. McNally taking a face-off against Searles. And Olivia Searles wins the draw, pulls that puck back to Kalachi. Kalachi sends this over to Botto. Botto fires this up, and that misses Lexi Jackson. Goes into the corner. Lexi going to dig it out against Mackenzie Blum. Blum, there's a shot. Save made. Goes wide. Blum grabs his puck, sends it up along the half boards. Picked up on the board there by Jessica Barnes, I believe. Nope, that is not Barnes. That's Kira Ito. And Valley crosses off sides. Jessica Barnes leading the way with Evelyn McNally. That line will go off for a change, and we've got Waz, Evie, and Tegan on for Rochester. And coming in for Valley Referees talking to the Valley coaches about what it means when he holds up the stop sign for making changes. Jordan Ronan winning that draw, coming over Darty. Darty breaks over the blue line into the offensive end, takes that shot, save made by Reagan Healy, pushes that puck into the corner. Botto battling for it. Puck sent up along the half boards by Valley. Tegan Coyne there trying to pull this out, get it over to Waz. Tipping that puck back, though, is Ronan. Coming in from the point, Valley shot, kick save, Reagan Healy. Puck comes all the way up to the top of the face-off circle. Evie Warner grabs this puck, breaks over the center line, into the offensive end. At the blue line, there's a shot, save made. Abigail McCrone. And Warner pushed into the boards by Kiera Etol. And, Kiera's getting rung up for roughing. She wasn't roughing, she was playing hard, ref. Oh, tough break for Kiera Etol. She was just leaning on her. Come on, it's hockey. So Valley penalty, number 71, Kiera Etol, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 71, a minute 30 rough. Time of that minor penalty, 1:55 of the first period. And it's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Lexi Jackson takes that shot, gets deflected off a Stella Iron stick and face. Lands in the corner, now back into the trapezoid. Jackson going after it. Jackson takes out Sophie Key. Centering pass to Searles, goes off her stick over to the far side. Lexi grabs it, sends it back to the point. Avery Whitney gives this back to Lexi in the corner. Centering pass, Searles touch, and it goes to the corner, not able to direct that on net. Pass back to the point for Fanchulo. OJ's shot into the glove of Abby McCrone, wide of the net, so it shouldn't count as a shot on goal, but $5 says that they counted as a shot on goal and a save. It was still really cool to watch Abby McCrone make that catch. 14:25 remaining in the first period, 51 seconds to go in the player advantage. Rochester wins the draw. Tegan Coyne sends this back to OJ. OJ gives this over to Connie. Connie puts this into the slot, and Tegan Coyne misses the 1-T. Puck goes to the corner, picked up on the side by Evelyn McNally. McNally gets this out into the neutral and sends this all the way down. Bustling after it, Louise Sire grabs this before it ices. Sire sends this to the center point. There's a shot. Save made, and rebound cleared out by Botto. Nice play by Valley, taking advantage of a missed puck. Puck passed up to Warner. Evie crossed over the blue line, 20 seconds to go. Centering past the wide shot. Big save, Abby McCrone. These two teams have played each other several times, so there's lots of almost love, we'll call it, out on the ice. It's hockey love. 13:49 to go. Face off to the left side of Abby McCrone. Faceoff comes back to McBride. McBride skates this up into the corner, goes into the trapezoid, back behind, looking for somebody to pass to. Nobody there. She's going to come out, does not make the pass, takes that shot. Another save by McCrone. 4 seconds to go in the penalty against Kiera. Or is it Darty? Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 77. Helen Darty's in that, not Kiera Etol. I thought it was 71 that went into the box. Face-off won by Rochester. Puck comes back to McBride. He takes this over to the right side. Puck gets pushed back into the middle. Darty out of the box. Gets this out into the neutral zone. Sydney Goodrich there. Grabs this puck. Passes it back to CC McDonald. McDonald misses that pass. Has to go back for it. Mary Siashi going after it as well. Puck goes into the corner. Now it's speared at and goes back behind into the trapezoid. Puck being played in the near corner now. Now I can't see what's going on. Oh, you know what? I can walk around and move. Oh, my goodness. The freedom I have. Puck pushed back into the zone. Jordan Ronan with this goes into the trapezoid. Puck comes loose, collected by Nora McBride. McBride passes it over just too far ahead for Siri Dinacola. Neutral zone grab by Helen. No, that was Jessica Barnes. Passed up now. Avery Whitney trying to clear this out. Goes off of Jessica's skate and came out of the zone. Kiera Etol ripped it back in. I didn't think it crossed the blue line. Did it? It did. We've got confirmation. Neutral zone faceoff with 12:33 to go in the first period. McNally taking the draw against Searles. Olivia wins this faceoff. And here comes Avery Whitney bringing this puck up. Whitney has got Louis Sire in front of her, centering pass comes over. Jackson shot off the pad of Abby McCrone, goes up and lands in the corner. Pass behind the net, sent around on the near side. OJ not able to get the puck, doesn't come to her. It's passed out to Jessica Barnes in the middle. Barnes trying to pass this by Baldwin, not able to. Barnes with it at the center line, sends this back to her defense. Evelyn McNally, or not even Emily. OJ Fanchulo in the neutral zone. D to D pass to Whitney. Whitney quick pass to Cyril. Cyril's not able to catch it. Ethel trying to steal it. Whitney sends this forward, and this goes into the Valley end of the ice. Louise Sire grabs this as Rochester makes a change. McNally pushes this forward, goes on net. Reagan Healy opts to cover that up, and after the whistle, Jessica Barnes putting a little touch on the way Jessica Barnes likes to get underneath the skin of the opposing team. Jessica's such a tough girl. I love watching her play hockey. This face-off goes back, won by Waz. Waz takes this into the trap as he cuts back. It's out in front. Grabbed by Connie Botto and ripped down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. 11:26 to go in the first period. And this face-off is coming all the way back down to the Rochester end of the ice next to Reagan Healy. 11:26 remaining in the first period. And remember, this is audio only. If you want to watch this game, you have to make an account on USAHockeyTV.com, log in, and select the Rochester Junior Americans versus the Valley Eagles, the 10:20 a.m. game. And you can watch it there and listen to me do my play-by-play if you want. Wozniak battling in the corner at the hash mark, sends this puck up. It gets out into the neutral zone. And coming over to grab that puck is Sophia Key. Key tries moving this forward, caught by Connie. Connie to Evie. Evie touches it to the offensive end, but right there, Stella Irons putting up the wall, pushes this puck back out. Valley dumps this puck in, goes off of their change. Reagan pushes this puck over to the corner for Kalachi. Emma trying to get this puck out. Not able to. Waz comes back and grabs this puck. Waz takes this into the trapezoid, sends this up along the half board, knocked out into the neutral zone by Estelle Dallin. See Nicola over there. It gets back by Estelle. Blum chasing after. Connie Botto has this. Pops this out to Becker. Caitlin Becker coming in. Shot to goal! Caitlin Becker breaks the ice. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 3, Caitlin Becker. I believe that was unassisted. Number 3, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' first goal, 5:29 of the first period. And they lead 1-0, 10:29 to go. Sari Nicola grabs this puck, dumps this into the Valley end of the ice, skating back for it. Mackenzie Blum sends this behind the goal, chasing after it. Caitlin Becker comes up at the half board. Puck is grabbed by Kiera Etol. Laura McBride grabs this in the defensive end. Hey, oh, the Dalin. Estelle Dallin getting the assist on that. I didn't even realize she touched that puck. She gets up her first point of the weekend, and since we're in Buffalo, Dallin is pronounced Dalin. I'll take the money anytime he's willing to share that check. Here's Olivia Cyril coming out through the neutral zone. Puck poked away by Mackenzie Blum. Olivia over, sends this back in, runs right into McNally. Is it going to be a roughing call or an interference? And it's going to be an interference call on McNally. And as soon as that puck gets touched by Jessica Barnes, we're going to get it up. Oh, they're going to call roughing on McNally. It was actually interference, but whatever. So Evelyn McNally is going to go to the box for a roughing. Maybe it's the only indication that official knows how to make. But Valley penalty number 9, Evelyn McNally, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 9, a minute 30 roughing. Time of that minor penalty, 6:28 of the first period. And with 9:32 to go, it's another Rochester Junior Americans power play. Wozniak off the face-off shot. Oh, goes off the blocker of McCrone and up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in the zone just to the right side of Abigail. Abigail's got is fixing. Looks like Her strap that goes underneath her left leg pad through her skate blade came undone. She's just going to tighten that baby up. Official over there looking down at her skate, saying, I would bend over and help you, but chances are I couldn't get back up. So he's just going to let her take care of that herself. 9:22 to go in this period. Abigail's got herself all situated, ready to go. Waz taking the face off against Natalie Kernan. Where are the Kernans? I didn't see them. Natalie wins that face-off. Puck not able to get brought out. Botto passes up to Waz. Waz shot. Another save. This goes off the butt end of McCrone's stick. And Valley trying to pull this puck out. Stuck in the high slot position. This puck does come out. Kalachi goes down. Taken out by Abigail Narrow. Narrow fires that on net. Save made by Reagan Healy. Dishes this puck off for Connie Botto. Botto sends this up. Here's Waz over the blue line into the offensive end. Waz goes wild right. Shot. Save made. Abigail McCrone. Abby coming up huge for Valley. 8:47 to go in the first period. 45 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Rochester. Rochester leads 1-0. Olivia Searles on the ice taking a face off. Lexi Jackson to her left. On defense, you got McBride and McDonald. And McDonald loses that puck on the side. Puck comes out into neutral zone. She recovers, passes it back to a wide open McBride. McBride sends this up to Lexi Jackson. Jackson breaks over the blue line into the offensive end at the hash mark, runs into Louis Sire. Puck turned back out, comes into the neutral zone. Corralled by Nora McBride. McBride up along the boards for Lexi Jackson. Jackson tried passing it all the way across, goes off the skate of Helen Doherty. Glove down by Olivia Searles, held in the zone. Olivia coming up from the faceoff. Dot shot fired, sails high into the glass. Drops down on the far side, held in by McDonald. Swatted out by Evie Orson. McBride collects this in the neutral zone, breaks into the offensive end while the offensive line goes on a change. Caitlin Becker in pass. Becker misses Dalin. Loose puck is collected by Evelyn McNally, who's out of the box. The teams have returned to even strength. She gets it over to Darty. Darty shot right into the glove of Reagan Healy for the save. 7:44 to go in the first period. 1-0 Rochester lead here at the Heinrich Rink at the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York. Face-off won by Valley. Shot fired from the point. Blocked. Sydney Gooderitz brings this out into the neutral zone. Can't keep it with her, though. Jessica Barnes steals this, flicks this into the offensive end, but it's more or less of a pass to Avery Whitney. Whitney sends this behind the net for OJ on the near side. Sydney Gooderitz over at the half board, trying to pick this puck up. Puck goes back into the corner, pushed there by Kira Etol. Centering pass is taken by Estelle Dallin. Estelle brings this out into the neutral zone, crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in it. She goes after the chase. Back there, grabbing that puck, though, Mackenzie Blum takes us around behind her net, passes up in the neutral zone over to Etol. Etol back to McNally. A little collision at the blue line. Evie Warner gets taken out. Puck coasts its way to the goal, and Reagan Healy covers it up for the save and face-off. 6:55 to go in the first period. Nadia Wozniak is going to take the face-off against Abigail Narrow. Woz wins the draw this time, gets this puck back to her defense, sent around behind the net, grabbed by Sophie Key. Key sends this back to the trapezoid. Woz takes this, gets this around, and brings this puck up. Puck dumped into the corner. Evie Warner going after it. Warner pulls this puck back, passes it up at the hash mark, and where is it now? Now it comes back to Kalachi. Emma shot. That actually gets tipped off the skate of Emily Lombardi. Goes into the glass, centering pass. Kalachi sends this over to Botto. Botto puts this into the slot. Was sliding in, couldn't bring that puck with her. Got caught up in traffic, and that gets cleared and dumped down by Abigail. Oh, nope. Who's that girl? Maybe it was Abigail Narrow. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? 6:11 to go in the first period. Rochester leads 1-0. Face-off is going to be to the left side of Abigail McCrone. Olivia Searles taking the draw, pulls his puck back to McBride. McBride to McDonald. McDonald's shot blocked in front by Mary Siashi. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Darty after it, moves it forward. McBride steals it, sends it back into the neutral zone. No man's land. Searles drives this puck forward, picked up by Avi Orson. McBride now trying to drive this puck forward. Baldwin takes us into the offensive end. Baldwin on the left faceoff circle. Forced over the end line, loses his puck. Evie Orson knocks at it. Goes through the trapezoid. Dished back by Stella Irons. Orson trying to clear this up. Blocked by Jackson. Lexi Jackson for Rochester. Curls around in the corner. Lexi making a move to the slot shot. Save made by Abigail McCrone. And this puck gets cleared by Valley all the way down the length of the ice. McBride going after it. No icing as she is there. Nora picks this puck up and is attacked by Jessica Barnes. Loose puck grab by Valley. Helen Darty takes us over to the board, passes back to Barnes, centering pass. Oh, and the shot gets blocked by Estelle. Dallin stick in the way, not allowing Evelyn McNally to take that shot. Estelle coming back with it at the hash mark. Other side, Estelle goes into the trapezoid looking for a wraparound pass. Nobody there on the far side. Hash mark, tried passing it into the middle. Gets tipped. OJ steps up from the center point. Top of the slot, shot, save made, rebound. Goodrich, shot, save. Dallin, shot wide. Goodrich in the trapezoid, in deep. Chulo trying to get that puck, and it comes out. Valley has it, brings this puck out into the neutral zone. Crossing over the blue line with it, Elizabeth Schneid. She loses. Barnes comes in. Dallin there. Dallin and Barnes wrapped up. Barnes tries hooking Dallin. Dallin grabbed her by the glove and almost ripped her down to the ice with her. Dina Cola trying to get that puck out. McNally holds it in. Now Goodrich into this neutral zone. McNally, little stick lift on Sydney, gets that puck, passes it over to Mackenzie Blum. Blum hits Etol. Etol centering pass is grabbed by Connie Botto. Remember, you want to watch this live on USAHockeyTV.com. Make your profile. Watch this game for free. Emily Lombardi grabs that puck, sends it back. Emma Colaci falls down trying to turn around on ice. It's slippery. You got to use your edge. Connie Botto in the corner. Gets that away from Darty. Gets it to Colaci. Colaci sends it up. Picked up by Eloise Sire of Valley, who dumps this back in the deep. McNally back there trying to battle for that puck. Coming out with it, though, is Waz. Here comes Nadia Wozniak. Hits Tegan Coyne. Hard pass. Coyne up over the blue line. Coyne, the left side. Loses that puck. Wanted to take a shot. Couldn't do it. Forced to go back behind the net into the corner. Does not drop that puck off for the patented McDonald cycle. Warner shot! Goal! The snipe from Evie Warner. Top shelf, upper left corner, over the blocker of Abigail McCrone. Oh, Evie, big sigh of relief as she finally gets a goal. Assisted by Tegan Coyne. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 88, Evie Warner, assisted by number 5, Tegan Coyne. Time of that Rochester Junior American second goal, 12:39 of the first period. With 3:21 to go, here's the faceoff. Waz guarding it. Evie comes in, grabs his puck, passes it back to McDonald. McDonald to McBride. McBride back up to Evie at the center line. Evie over the blue line, trying to get around Lombardi. Not able to. Puck sent back out into the neutral zone. McBride sends this over to McDonald. McDonald passes it up for Coyne. Second assist on Evie's goal goes to Nora McBride. Waz cycling around top of the slot, not able to get that shot off, goes down. Puck picked up by Mary Siashi. Siashi into the neutral zone. Tegan Coyne back checking like a fiend. Nice. Puck is picked up by Panchulo. Sends this over to Whitney. Whitney gets us into the neutral zone. Turned over. Valley coming back. OJ right there, though, trying to get that puck away. It comes back through the neutral zone. Collected by Sire. Sire sends this all the way over to the other side for Eve Orson. Orson is collapsed upon, able to get this puck over to Jessica Barnes. Barnes looking, trying to get it. Goes behind Lexi Jackson. Centering pass gets blocked by Olivia Searles. So Jessica gives Olivia a great big hockey hug. And she's going to get a tripping penalty is going to get called on Olivia Searles. She didn't trip her. She broke the hole. That's called 1 point for breaking free. In wrestling, Olivia would have gotten a point for breaking that hold. But anyway, for Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 65, Olivia Cyril, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Time of the minor penalty is 13:56 of the first period. But here they are shorthanded. Tegan Coyne coming down on a chair, trying to go to the middle, trying to get around Eloise Sire. Nice back checking by Sire, not allowing Tegan to get that shot off. Puck comes back, turned over in the neutral zone to Rochester. They turn it back over to Barnes. Barnes, nice back checking by Warner, allows Kalachi to get that puck, and she dumps it in, and that's going to be an icing because it was sent from before the center line. 1:37 to go in this first period. Rochester leads 2-0. You're listening to this game on the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. You can watch it live and free on USAHockeyTV.com. Make a profile. Watch this game for free. Face off back to Barnes, right into the glove of Reagan Healy. Another face-off, won by Waz, pulled back. Nora McBride grabs it, turns around, flings this up along the boards, held in by Valley's Sire. Goes right back to Nora, though. Nora skating this up, gets around Sire. Nora in the neutral zone, breaks over the blue line. Nora making her way in, and that is nice defense by Eloise Sire. Borderline hooking. That's how you know it's good. Sire goes down. She tripped over Peyton's stick. Peyton Baldwin's going to go to the bench for the accidental trip, but tripping on accident is still a trip. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 16, Peyton Baldwin, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. Time of the minor, 14:49 of the first period. And it is a 5-on-3. Eloise Sire from the point, shot, save made, Reagan Healy. Big save. That puck went through traffic, passed by 4 young ladies into the glove and breadbasket of Reagan Healy. 1:01 to go in the period, 27 seconds, and the 2-player advantage for Valley. There's a faceoff, and 1 minute remaining. Eloise Sire, D-to-D pass over for Elizabeth Schneid. Another shot on net, another save by Reagan Healy. She's going to rack up those saves right now, hopefully, for Rochester. Tegan Coyne in for the faceoff. You got Coyne, Warner, and McDonald. Coyne wins the draw. McDonald can't get that puck. It's taken away by Barnes. Barnes passes it back to the point for Schneid. Schneid to Sire. Sire fires that wide right off the backboard. And that's going to get grabbed by Schneid. Schneid to Sire at the center point. Sire gets around Warner. Backhand pass over to Jessica Barnes. She couldn't find that puck. Couldn't get it onto her twig. Puck taken away, sent around. 1 player is out. It's 5-on-4. Sire collects this puck in the neutral zone, sends this over to Schneid. Schneid dumps this in as Valley checks up onside. CC McDonald grabs this puck, goes into the trap zone, turns it back to the corner. Coming in is Ote Fanchulo. Fanchulo grabs this puck. Chris Crossett goes off of Cyril's into the neutral zone, corralled by Eloise Sire. 5 seconds to go in the period. Puck sent up, goes off of Waz. Jessica Barnes grabs it, and that's the end of the first period. At the end of 1 period of play, it is 2-0 in favor of Rochester. Right, how about that? So we will take a look at the... Come on, how do we do this? There we go. 2-0 Rochester. And they said at the end of the first period shots on goal, Rochester with 9 shots on goal, Valley with 6. So what's going to happen in the second period, I don't know. Make sure you are logged in at USAHockeyTV.com. Have your profile all set up, and you can be watching this game live while listening to me give the play-by-play. So, we're still in intermission here. Hello, how are you? Um, so you can see coaches are giving their talks. McDonald, most likely talking about spacing and staying out of the penalty box, and certainly not keeping your teammate company in the penalty box. We certainly don't like being down by two. Valley probably talking about maintaining possession of that puck through the neutral zone, making deliberate efforts to penetrate into the offensive zone, clearing the puck out of the defensive zone to somebody or to an open area, not blindly tossing the puck. Those are the things that Valley needs to work on. They want to come back and get some goals here in the second period. Rochester just needs to stay out of the box, keep doing what they do, probably get back to cycling that puck around in the corners. I love it when they do that. It really opens up the defense when they move that puck around in the offensive corners. So period number 2 is going to start in a couple of seconds. Olivia Steele taking the face-off against Abigail. No, who was that? Oh, yeah, Abigail Narrow Price. There we go. Rochester wins the face-off. Puck passed up to Lexi Jackson in the neutral zone. Lexi dumps that puck in deep. He was just swatting at it. She had 2 Eagles on her. Jackson, after that puck in the corner, puck drops down in the slot, just bounces over Olivia Cyril's stick. Peyton Baldwin comes hot out of the box. Teams return to even strength. Avery Whitney brings this puck into the neutral zone, trying to weave her way by Sophie Key. Dumps that puck into the corner as her and Key go down to the ice. Puck grab by Stella Iron. She sends this behind the goal around onto the near side. In the neutral zone, let's see, Kernan battling for that puck and comes out. Rochester has it. Whitney sends this up for Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin crossed over the blue line into the offensive zone. Puck gets knocked to the corner by Eve Orson. Orson and Baldwin wrapped up together. Baldwin centering pass. Shot goes wide left. Nice shot by Sydney Goodrich. Just didn't have her shoulders squared up or something like that. I don't know how to shoot a hockey puck. I can't do it. Not well anyway. Puck along the boards. Pulled out by Caitlin Becker. Becker had the first goal. That puck is knocked off her stick by Sophie Key. And Valley sends this down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing with 14:39 to go in the second period. That scorekeeper almost fooled me thinking we were still in the first period. But no, I remember. I've been standing here for over 15 minutes. 14:39 to go in the second period. Caitlin Becker lining up for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Evelyn McNally. In the corner, Sydney Goodrich grabs this puck, passes it out to Becker. Becker shot goes low, wide right. Up along the half board, grabbed by Kira Etol. Trying to push this out. Becker trying to hold it in. Kolachi grabs this from the point. Dumps this puck back into the trapezoid behind the goal. Sydney Goodrich going after it along with Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid weaving her way through. Passes this puck off to her left side. Shot. Glove save by Reagan Healy. That was Evelyn McNally with that shot from the left side. Beauty of a shot. Nice reach by Reagan to make the save. Waz, Warner, and Coyne out there for Rochester. Waz takes that face off, pulls his puck over to McBride. McBride sends it behind the goal to McDonald. McDonald up to Teagan. Teagan sends this across. It gets deflected. Waz grabs this at the center line on the far boards. Waz over the blue line into the offensive end. Of course, at the hash mark, swinging that puck. It's knocked away by Eloise Sire. Right, passed up, and with that puck now, Kira Etol. Etol in deep centering pass, goes to nobody. Teagan Coyne grabs it, tries passing it across, gets blocked by Valley. Now it's sent up into the neutral zone. Lombardi has it, sends this to open ice. Evie Warner's going to beat her to the puck, though. Warner and Lombardi. Lombardi's practically riding Warner. Puck turned over. Here comes Valley in the neutral zone. Mary Siachi breaks over into the offensive end. Loose puck grabbed by Lexi Jackson. Jackson into the offensive zone, 1-on-3. Jackson tries taking that shot blocked by Lombardi. Followed up, kick save by McCrone. Rebound collected by Valley. And there's Eloise Sire going down with that puck. Forced into the far corner. Olivia Searles comes away with that puck from that pileup. Passes up to Peyton Baldwin along the boards. Baldwin trying to get this puck out, and out it comes. Narrow Pierce Price misses that puck. Lexi Jackson blocks Lombardi, holds that puck in, goes in to dig it out in the corner. Jackson waiting for somebody from her team. It's a 1-on-4. Lexi loses that puck. Helen Doherty with it, sends this around behind her goal. On the near side, Rochester has shown up. Gina Cola in there. Puck comes away, taken by Eloise Sire. Sire in her trapezoid, trying to make some space. Becker challenges. Sire sends this up along the near boards. Natalie Kernan grabs this puck. Estelle Dallin drives this in. Eloise Sire gets it away, and Dallin throws the shoulder. Botto shot. Knocked down by Dina Cola. Becker swings, and the puck goes into the corner. Sire grabs this for Valley, sends this out. Kolachi picks it up in the neutral zone, passes it over to Connie Botto. Botto off the boards for Sarah Dina Cola. Dina Cola comes in at the bottom of the faceoff circle, stops short, has this puck stuck against the boards, and it passes it back to Botto. Botto gives this over to Kolachi. Kolachi steps up, takes that shot. Save made by McCrone, and she collapses upon it like a house of cards to cover up that puck for the faceoff. 11:42 to go in the second period. Rochester leads 2-0 here at the Keenan rink at Cornerstone CFCU in Lockport, New York. Remember, watch this game right now for free live on USAHockeyTV.com. Valley controls this puck after the faceoff was won by Rochester. Soft pass up that was almost offside. Jessica Barnes sends this into the corner. Battle for it against McDonald. CC holds up McBride. Anyway, Wozniak comes out with the puck. Woz over the blue line. Woz winds up, shot, goes off the skate of Eve Orson into the corner for the leg pad. Puck corralled by Evelyn McNally. McNally sends this out into the neutral zone. CC's going to skate back after it. Got Jessica Barnes on her in the corner. CC sends this up along the boards for Coyne. Coyne sends this across the ice for Evie Warner. Warner over the blue line. Warner winds up, shot off the shoulder and throat protector of Abigail McCrone. Comes out for Evelyn McNally. McNally for Valley over the blue line into the offensive end. Lost control of the puck. Lexi Jackson comes back. And this ref is making up calls as he goes along. He's going to call Lexi Jackson for a trip. The girl tripped over her own stick as Lexi Jackson goes to the box for tripping. No, she lifted the girl's stick. The girl tripped over her own stick. Lexi came away with the puck and is now taking a break in the box. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 73, Lexi Jackson, 1 minute 30 seconds for making a girl trip over her own stick at 5:18 of the second period. Eloise Sire breaks over the blue line into the offensive end. Puck gets passed into the middle. Stella Irons drops it back for Schneid. Schneid sends it across. Tipped by Irons, goes into the corner. Oh, hooking. Oh, they're calling hooking, not tripping. It was a stick lift, not a hook. Anyway, Peyton Baldwin in the corner trying to dig this puck out. Grab by Whitney. Sends this up. Fired from the point by Valley. Misses. Loose puck. Grabbed by Olivia Searles. Searles in the neutral zone. Gets wrapped up. Crossed over the center line. Dumps that puck in. Eloise Sire spins around twice. Can't find that puck. Valley coming out with it from their own end. Pass up through the neutral zone, goes off at Jessica Barnes into the offensive end. Emma Kolachi cuts off Barnes, grabs his puck. Kolachi sends this back for Connie Botto. Botto with this puck sends this up in the middle for Evie Warner. Warner smelled blood, but couldn't hold on to that puck. Taken away by Schneid. Schneid to Sire. Sire to McNally. McNally sends this forward, turns this puck over. Connie Botto gives it back to Evie. Evie in more control, just has to get around Eloise Sire and does. Eloise is grabbing her by the shorts and throws her to the ice. Arm goes up. We're going to get a whistle. Oh, it's a trip. It should be a penalty shot, I think. So Valley Eagles penalty, number 27, Eloise Sire, 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. It's because he missed her holding her before that. Time of that minor penalty is 6:46, and it's 4-on-4 hockey. Now it's a power play for Rochester, and a goal score! Well, that'll release Eloise Sire from the box. Rochester with a power play goal, and I have no idea who scored it. I think it was Tegan Coyne with the goal. We'll find out when the public address announcer informs us of this fantastic feat. Waz in for the faceoff. This faceoff won by Abigail Narrow Price. Puck gets dumped in by Valley. Connie Botto back to get it in the trapezoid. Skates through with that puck coming around with speed. Passes across for Tegan Coyne. Coyne, Waz, and Evie over the blue line. Drop pass back for Evie. Evie trying to take that shot. Narrow Price gets the stick in the way. Nice job by Abigail Narrow Price. Remember, if you're not watching this on USAHockeyTV.com, you're missing a great game. Becker taking that faceoff, drives this puck into the corner, grabbed by Valley. They try sending it out high. So that was a Rochester power play goal scored by number 5, Tegan Coyne, assisted by number 88, Evie Warner, from number 10, Nadia Wozniak. Time of that Rochester Junior Americans power play goal, 6:52 of the second period. Now here we are with 8:09 to go in the second period. Rochester up 3-0 over Valley. Puck comes free. Sydney Goodrich going after it. Jordan Ronan spins this puck all the way around. Caitlin Becker's just trying to get off the ice, but they keep giving her the puck. She dumps it into the corner. Now she's going to go and get off of the ice. Valley collects this puck from their trapezoid, skating out with it. Schneid making way into the neutral zone, passes this puck up. It goes off the backside of Mary Siashi all the way down and grabbed by O.J. Fanchulo. Fanchulo, short pass up to Lexi Jackson. Jackson hits Peyton Baldwin at center ice. Baldwin brings this over the blue line onto her left side. Baldwin forced into the corner by Eve Orson. Sends this puck through the trapezoid. Stella Irons on the other side, can't keep it. Peyton, now Lexi. Lexi has this puck behind the net. Switches with Avery, and no. Centering pass. Oh, gets tipped away. Cyril's not able to get a good shot on that, and that's covered up by Abigail McCrone. 7:08 to go in the second period. Remember, watch this game for free and live at USAHockeyTV.com. I don't know how long the games are going to stay up to continue watching, but you can go back and watch the games from yesterday as well. You can see both of Rochester's victories there. Faceoff comes back to Kalachi. Kalachi sends this up into the corner. Wozniak going after it. Sent through the trapezoid by Valley. Passed up. Oh, no. It's cut off by Connie Botto. Turns it back. It's grabbed by Eloise Sire. Sire gets us out into the neutral zone. Connie was trying to hold it, waiting for Woz to come out, and turns over that puck. Lombardi for Valley. Gives us up to Etol. Etol dumps it in. Wiley. That's where, again, I was talking about. Valley needs to control their entrance into the zone. This is not what they're doing right now, and this puck gets turned over. Connie Botto coming out with it, passes it up to Evie Warner. Warner over the center line. Warner's got Waz and Coyne. Sends it, goes behind Waz. Connie there. Shot. Save. McCrone leaps. Pushed in by the Waz. Nadia Wozniak with her first goal of the game. Assisted by number 19, Connie Botto. Rochester Junior Americans' fourth goal of the game, scored at 9:35 of the second period. Again, Rochester Junior Americans' goal scored by number 10, Nadia Wozniak, assisted by number 19, Connie Botto. Time of the Rochester Junior American goal, 9:35 of the second period. Rochester leads 4-0. 6:20 to go now. Valley wins that faceoff, trying to penetrate into the offensive end, turns that puck over. McDonald to McBride, up to Goodrich. Goodrich fighting her way through into the offensive end, pushes that puck forward past Elizabeth Schneid in the corner, turns back, grabbed by Goodrich to McDonald. McDonald shot gets tipped off of Blum's stick, goes back behind, and Dan-Dalin picks it up, centering pass is kicked away by Blum. Comes out into the neutral zone. McBride collects it. McBride to McDonald. McDonald to McBride. McBride skates up into the neutral zone, cuts behind Goodrich. Now goes to her right side, brings us over the blue line. McBride loses this puck, and it's taken by Mackenzie Blum. DiNicola comes in, puts a hit on Blum. Blum puts a stick in the back of her neck. We'll see how that turns out later on. Here comes Narrow Price. Abigail over the blue line, tries pulling that puck by Avery Whitney, and Whitney says no, dishes that puck into the corner. Avery passes this puck out to Peyton. Peyton sends this into the middle. Lexi Jackson gets hit, loses that puck, takes it away from Schneid in the Valley end. Jackson comes around, did not notice Seals, trying to get the backhand. Seals shot, save, McCrone. Olivia Seals picks up the rebound, centering pass, gets this over to O.J. Fanchulo. Fanchulo winds up shot, deflected away by Elizabeth Schneid, lands in the corner. Valley trying to spear that puck out, held at the point by Avery Whitney. Whitney sends it up, stopped at the top of the circle, coming back, Olivia Seals plays this in the neutral zone, passes over to O.J. Fanchulo. Fanchulo sends this forward, it gets deflected, crosses over. I don't know what's happening. Here's Lexi Jackson with this puck. Drops it back for Avery Whitney. Shot high off of Schneid's side. Goes over to the corner. Peyton Baldwin grabs this. Passes this back for Emma Colacci. Colacci shot off the blocker of McCrone. Drops down. Wozniak grabs this at the hash mark. Woz sends this into the trapezoid. Mackenzie Blum for Valley grabs this puck. Sends this up. Stopped by Connie Botto. Botto, little flick to Woz. Woz shot wide right. Tried to get Coyne to tip it out of the air, and Teagan missed it. Comes around for Botto. Botto back to Woz. They want to get fancy. Woz stops at this goal line, sends this back to Colacci at the point. Emma to Connie. Connie to Woz in the slot, tipped away. Coming back, Emma's not going to be able to keep this puck in. She's going to skate this back into the neutral zone. 3:55 to go. Emma comes around over the blue line, turns, loses that puck. Ronan trying to get it away. Finds its way over to Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid trying to get it out, calling for that puck was Doherty, and she never got it. Wozniak has it. She's got to be exhausted. Woz still on the ice. Deep, broken ankle. Save made by Abigail McCrone. Yeah, not a real broken ankle, but Jaron Ronan absolutely fell down trying to keep up with Wozniak's skating skills. 3:34 to go in the second period. Rochester leads 4-0. Caitlin Becker ready for the faceoff, and she wants to go. She's got Sydney on her left and Sari on her right. McDonald and McBride on defense. Coming in for Valley, McNally wanted to take the faceoff, and she's way too late. Toss from the circle. Stella Irons is going to take the draw. So you got Stella, McNally, and Etol out there, as well as Siaki and Orson. So you got 4 forwards and 1 D, really. Sydney Goodrich with this puck gives this over to McBride. McBride to McDonald. McDonald skating this up in the neutral, sends this across. Pecker grabs it. It was supposed to be passed for Sydney. Here's a shot. Oh, just wide of the net. I thought Caitlin threaded the needle on that one, but it just went wide. Somebody check the width of that net. Make sure it's regulation. Loose puck picked up by Siashi. Siashi for Valley. Passed this up. Tried to go behind DiNicola to get it over to McNally, but DiNicola caught that pass. McBride pass up for Becker. Caitlin nudges this up into the offensive end. It's taken away by Valley. Mary Siachi plays this off the board. DiNicola on her, so she sends this across to Stella Irons. Irons back over to Orson. Orson gets this out into the neutral zone. Etol can't keep it. Caitlin Becker takes it away. Fans once, twice, 3 times. Now Lexi Jackson has it. That's how tired Caitlin Becker is. She's going to go and sit down. McNally takes this away. Puck comes into the neutral zone, taken away by Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin brings this puck in. Puck knocked off her stick by McNally. Baldwin chases after it in the corner, centering pass to Lexi Jackson. Jackson shot off the crossbar. Goes to the hash marks on the far side of the boards, grabbed by Fanchulo. Puck goes behind the net, now collected by Jessica Barnes. out in the neutral zone. Avery Whitney has it. Whitney short pass to Lexi Jackson. Jackson into the O zone. Spins around on her backside. Comes up. Shot. Save made. Abigail McCrone. 1:52 to go in the second period. Rochester leads 4-0. Watch this game live for free on USAHockeyTV.com. You got to set up a profile. You're going to definitely want to do that so you can watch the championship game tomorrow at 4. I will be on there actually for our game tomorrow morning at 10:20. I will be broadcasting on USA TV, USAHockeyTV.com. Centering pass to Evie, not able to get it. Jessica Barnes steals this puck. That's not Barnes, that's Sire. She must have let her hair down. Sire's centering pass goes behind Sophie Key. Evie picks this up off the far board, trying to get this out, held in by Kernan. Evie still determined. Kernan still holding it in. Emma Kalachi grabs this puck. Kalachi trying to get it away. Wozniak trying to come in and help her as Eloise Sire has her all wrapped up. Puck finds its way to Evie Warner, as it always does. Warner gets this puck over to Coyne. Teagan over the blue line. Tried pulling out with her. It's taken away by Abigail Narrow Price. Warner takes it back from Abigail into neutral zone. Abigail drives Warner into the boards. Puck comes back for Connie Botto. Botto off the boards around Sophie Key to Teagan Coyne. Coyne weaving away in. Oh, needed one more move. Needed another foot of space to finish that move. She was dangling her way around that defenseman. Wozniak centering pass, misses Coyne. McBride shot wide right, comes up on the left side. Teagan can't get to it. Coming up from the point, Connie Botto. Botto in deep. Teagan goes skating off. Looks like she may have speared herself with a stick. McBride to Waz. Waz back to McBride. Can't handle it. Comes back out into the neutral zone. McBride passes it over to McDonald. 30 seconds to go in the second period. McDonald with this puck sends it into Estelle Dallin right at center ice. Estelle brings it into the offensive end. Doherty throws Estelle Dallin to the ice. Estelle is way tougher girl than that. She's got to be able to retaliate with that. McBride backhands this up into the neutral zone. Gets it up to Caitlin Becker. Becker moving up over the blue line. Doherty attacks Becker. Dina Cola right behind. Drives that puck forward. Goes into the corner. Jessica Barnes grips it and rips it. And that's the end of the second period. After 2 periods of play, it is Rochester Junior Americans 4 and the Syracuse Valley Eagles 0. We're going to have an ice cut, and then we'll be back with period number 3. Remember, you can watch this game live on at USAHockeyTV.com. That was an excellent second period. Obviously, the talk from Coach McDonald between the first and second period was huge as those Rochesterians came out hustling. Valley has got to work on maintaining possession of that puck and control possession as they cross into the offensive zones. Don't turn it over in the neutral zone and stop trying to blindly chuck it out of your defensive area. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. And you remember, make your profile if you haven't already at USAHockeyTV.com, and you can watch the game live there while I continue to broadcast. I'm going to mute this as you sit in my pocket. We'll be back.
want to know how you see down in this corner here. You're broadcasting by yourself. You can't see anybody down there.
All right. So we are back. Period 3 is going to start in just a minute. Waiting for the girls to show up. Coaches are on the bench. At least the Rochester Junior American coaches are on the bench. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Remember, this game is being streamed live on USAHockeyTV.com. Make sure you go there. You can watch live while I am doing the play-by-play. So check it out, USAHockeyTV.com. You're going to want to make sure you have an account. You can watch for free, and that's where all of these games are from the whole weekend. You can watch everybody's games, especially the championship game tomorrow at 4 p.m. will be on USAHockeyTV.com. And if Rochester happens to make it to that, I may be the one broadcasting and doing play-by-play for USA Hockey TV. We do not have enough manpower to staff all of the games. The cameras are automatic, but they are going to have people doing play-by-play for semifinals and finals. I will be doing the 16U Tier 2 semifinal game tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. if you want to watch that one. And then because it's all set up, I will do the 10:20 Rochester game against the Buffalo, the Purple Eagles, which is the Buffalo Junior Sabres Purple Eagles tomorrow morning at 10:20. I will be on USAHockeyTV.com doing the play-by-play there. So make sure you have an account for USA Hockey TV. It's free to make the account, and for this tournament, it's free to watch the games. So here we go. 16 minutes up on the board. Rochester leads 4-0. Reagan Healy goes to her net. On the ice for Rochester, got Emma Colaci, Connie Botto on defense. On offense, Peyton Baldwin, Lexi Jackson, and Olivia Searles. Coming out for Valley on offense, Evelyn McNally, Jessica Barnes, and Kiera Etol. On defense, Eloise Sire and Elizabeth Schneid. Off the faceoff, Lexi Jackson takes his puck into the offensive end, knocked away by Schneid. Grabbed by Sire. Sire sends this up, not able to clear it out. Lexi holds this in at the point. Lexi winds up, shot, and a goal! Lexi Jackson. It looked like Abigail McCrone was a little out of position, and Lexi took advantage of that and buried one on the left side, sniped it over the blocker. And Rochester leads 5-0. Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 73, Lexi Jackson, unassisted. Number 73, unassisted. Time of the Rochester Junior Americans' fifth goal, 0-17. Here's a face-off, Waz and McNally. McNally nudges that puck forward for Barnes. Barnes brings this over the line, and she gets hooked by Tegan Coyne. Tegan's going to go to the box for that. That one I'll give her. That was a hook. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty, number 5, Tegan Coyne, 1:30 for hooking. Number 5, 1 minute, 30 seconds, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 0:22. Valley's on the power play. Jessica Barnes falls down in the traffic light. Puck comes around, giving it Evie Warner. Warner gives this to Waz. Waz moving forward, squeezes by Sire, still with this puck. Centering pass gets picked off by Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid takes his passes behind the goal to Etol. Etol fires this up into the neutral zone, and it gets deflected. It should have been an icing anyway. Anyway, Jessica Barnes in the trapezoid grabs this puck, taken away by McDonald. McDonald can't clear it, held in by Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid passes puck over to Sire to Schneid. Shot, save made, Reagan Healy. Rebound goes to the corner. McDonald passes this puck out, and that's going to get iced. She tried to pass it to Waz, but Waz missed it, and that goes the length of the ice for an icing. And there is 14:50 remaining in this game. 43 seconds remaining in the penalty against Tegan Coyne. So Rochester has burned off half of this PK. Evelyn McNally taking the face off against Olivia Searles. Searles sends this towards the corner for Avery Whitney. Whitney fires this around back behind the net. Coming over is Searles trying to drive it out. It's held in by Valley. Taking this into the corner is McNally. Sends this towards the goal. Avery Whitney picks his puck off. We got a broken twig out there. Panchulo's stick broke. She's stuck in there on defense, though. Puck comes over to Sire. Shot fired wide of the net. Goes back on the side. And the net is off. Great job, Reagan Healy, kicking that net off so OJ can go get a new twig. That is a smart goalie right there. So 17 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 14:24 remaining in the game. Rochester leads 5-0. Caitlin Becker in for the faceoff for Rochester. Becker pulls his puck over to the boards for Connie Botto. Botto's going to skate this puck up. Botto sends this around Orson. Botto with it, passes over to Goodrich, and it goes off of her back skate. Botto trying to get a shot. Goodrich swings and misses. Sophie Gee gets a piece of that. Botto. Goodrich. And that puck is held onto by Abigail McCrone as Tegan Coyne comes out of the box. The teams are even. 14:05 to go in this game. Becker taking a face-off. Estelle Dallin moves over into the slot position. Puck comes free. Estelle takes this, goes back into the trapezoid, comes around back behind the net, stops short as she squares up in front of Schneid. Estelle with this goes to the corner. Abigail Narrow Price on her. Estelle still has this puck. Now it's knocked free. Goes into the trapezoid, collected by Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid cuts back. Becker on her. Schneid sends it up along the boards, caught by Connie Botto. Botto sends this back up, goes right back to Schneid. Botto pops this out to the middle. Botto still holding this puck in. Connie moving in, top of the circle. Pass over to Becker. Becker couldn't get this on the backhand. Has to play this off the board. Puck knocked away by Eve Orson. Orson sends this up along the boards. It's knocked out through the neutral zone. Emma Kalachi going after it, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring this face-off all the way back down by Abigail McCrone. Now, there is no run time in the state tournament, so we are going to stay with stop time. Regardless of what the goal differential may be, there is no run time in the state tournament. Wozniak facing off against McNally. McNally wins the draw, pulls this puck back. Lombardi misses it. Battle for it in the corner. Now puck leaks up, collected by Helen Doherty. Doherty passes it out, goes to McDonald. McDonald to McBride. McBride tried feeding it through. It's stolen by McNally. McBride able to get this up to Tegan Coyne. Coyne can't get it by Doherty, though, but McDonald right there knocks this into the neutral zone. Evie Warner trying to drive this by Lombardi, and does, but back to get it is Doherty. Helen Doherty with this puck at the corner, trying to drive it out. Taken away, though, by Evie Warner. Warner, centering pass is knocked away by Eloise Sire. Puck comes up. McBride can't catch this at the blue line. It's going to go on net. Another save by Reagan Healy. Swings and misses. Oh, she's really trying to make this game more exciting. Here's Waz bringing this puck out into the neutral zone. Over the center line. Waz weaving away through into the slot through traffic. Pushes away some sticks, picks his puck back up in the trapezoid, loses it, regains control, passes it up for Pinchulo. OJ from the sideboard gives this back to Waz in the corner. Waz battling for it at the hash mark. Puck goes back into the corner. Jessica Barnes has it there for Valley. Referee moves out of the way. Wozniak takes the puck. Waz driven into the boards by Mackenzie Blum. Loose puck picked up by Valley. Jessica Barnes it's Kiara Etol. Loses it in her skates. It's driven back in by Kate. Ball out in front. And oh my goodness, Mackenzie Blum almost could have scored on herself. Panchulo from the point. Steps up. Shot fired. Goal! Panchulo! Top shelf! OJ goal! New goalie for Valley, number 7, Madigan Burns. Timeout, Valley. So 11:47 to go in this game. Rochester leads 6-0. They've scored 2 goals in each period so far, and it has been well dispersed. Goals scored by Caitlin Becker, Evie Warner, Tegan Coyne, Nadia Wozniak, Lexi Jackson, and now Olivia OJ Fanchulo. We'll see. I don't know if there was an assist. Who got that puck back to OJ? Don't remember. But hopefully you are watching this on USAHockeyTV.com. Free to make a profile. Free to watch for this state tournament. Face-off won by Olivia Cyril. Comes back to OJ. OJ turns this puck over and Etal dumps it all the way down. All right, so Rochester Junior Americans goal scored by number 2, Olivia Fanchulo, assisted by number 26, Estelle Dan-Dalin, from 16, Peyton Baldwin. Time of the goal, 4:13 of the third period. And here's Lexi Jackson with this puck coming. Gets that puck around the one defender. Lexi, one-on-one shot, save, rebound. Peyton Baldwin misses, backhand, not working out. A flat blade would have worked better for that one. Jackson battling, all wrapped up with Jessica Barnes. Puck comes out, going after it. Stella Iron sends this up, caught by Connie Botto at the blue line. Gives this to Emma Colaci, who fires this back in. Grabbed by Valley, and they rip this through the neutral zone. Jessica Barnes going after it. Colaci's going to get to it first. Takes this puck back behind her goal. 10:40 to go. Passes up to Connie Botto. Botto sends this up into the neutral zone. It's bouncing. Puck Dallin can't get it. DiNicola can't get it. Now she does. DiNicola sends this into the offensive end, but Eloise Sire right there. Sire to Lombardi. Lombardi, hard time catching that pass. Tries to turn and get it out. Not able to. Sydney Goodrich brings it in. Loses that puck. McNally has it. McNally comes out into the neutral. It's got Estelle Dallin all over. Puck coasts away. Emma Colaci picks it up. Colaci's got Sophie Key on her. Colaci stops and falls down again. Somebody get that girl a fresh edge. Connie Botto passes this puck up. Gets it to Estelle Dallin in neutral. Dallin has Emily Lombardi to beat. Pulls this to the middle. Dallin, coming in out of nowhere is Etal. No, Eloise Sire to back check and get that puck away. Goodrich gets tripped by McBride. Serafini DiNicola in the side. Puck comes free. Valley trying to bring this puck out. McDonald pinches off Kernan. This puck comes back to Estelle Dallin in the neutral zone. Dallin, hooked down to the ice by Sire. Eloise Sire is going to go to the bench. And that is a brand new stick of deodorant that Eloise Sire now has on her stick. Puck went way up into Estelle's armpit. So Valley penalty, number 27, Eloise Sire, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 27, a minute 30, hook. Time of that minor penalty, 6:32 of the third period. Nice. There's a face-off. It's a Rochester Junior Americans power play. Puck knocked to the middle. Coyne. There. Shot. Save made. Madigan Burns. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Evie Warner to Waz. Waz shot. Blocked in the front by Orson. Comes back to Waz. Shot. Coyne. One team misses. Coyne plays this off the backboards. Goes over to the side. Jessica Barnes picks this puck up. Barnes in the corner. Trying to clear this out. Rides the boards and is held in at the point by McBride. McBride gives this back to the corner for Coyne. Coyne sends this across. It gets deflected. McDonald's got to play it off the board. Fires this back into the slot. Gets blocked there by Elizabeth Schneid. Schneid skating this puck out into the neutral zone. At a girl. Here comes Schneid. Passes this puck over for Barnes. Barnes back to Schneid. Schneid, centering pass is blocked by McBride. McBride fires this out to Tegan Coyne. That was the best transition I've seen Valley do all game. That was fantastic. And they needed to have done that a half an hour ago. Tegan Coyne coming out around, drops this off for Fanchulo. Oh, I love it when they do this too. Fanchulo drops it off for Whitney. Shot blocked by Schneid. Warner going in after it. It's caught in her skates, goes back into the trapezoid. Warner around up at the faceoff dot, drops this off for OJ. OJ back through the trapezoid, going to drop it off for Whitney. And goes to the middle, off of Waz's stick, all the way down. Barnes, Fanchulo. Fanchulo is going to beat her by a mile as Barnes slowed up. Teams return to even strength. Barnes wraps up Fanchulo in the corner. And Olivia Searles comes away with this puck off of Doherty's stick. Searles takes this all the way down into the corner, into the trapezoid, pass out in front, and that gets missed by Avery Whitney out into the neutral zone. Lexi Jackson picks it up. Rochester goes onside. Lexi penetrates into the zone. Lexi reaching back, grabbing onto the stick of McNally, and they were having a tug of war. Nobody's going to call anything. Palazzi from the point, center point shot off of Lombardi's leg. Drops down, and Schneid brings us out into the neutral zone. Valley with the dump and chase into the Rochester zone. Kolachi backcourt. Sends us behind for Botto. Botto can't keep it. Schneid centering pass. Shot taken by Doherty. Gets blocked. Centering pass. Gets blocked. Shot. Save! Reagan Healy reaches out that glove hand and covers up the puck, and Louise Sayers skate for the save. Big play, Reagan Healy holding on to that shutout with 7:03 to go here in the third and final period. Rochester leads 6-0 with 7:03 to go. Caitlin Becker coming in to take the faceoff against Evelyn McNally. We need another Valley player, and here she is. All right, Becker and McNally taking the draw. McNally wins, pulls this back for Lombardi. Lombardi fires it on net, save made. Watered away by Kolachi. Puck comes up to Goodrich. Sydney carries it out into the neutral zone, gives it to Becker. Becker and Dina Cola over. Becker's shot gets tipped by Lombardi, goes back behind the net. Serafini puts a little shoulder on. Puck comes up on the side. Natalie Kernan battling. Becker over there, wraps up Kernan, drives her back into the corner. Lombardi in. Serafini checks her from behind and puts her into the board. And we're going to get a penalty against Seri. And he's going to call roughing, which is better than a hit from behind. So Serafini Di Nicola going to the box for a roughing. Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 27, Serafini Di Nicola. 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 27, a minute 30 rough. Time of that minor penalty, 9:26 of the third period. Face-off won by Tegan Coyne. Pulls this puck back to McDonald, sends this around. Puck popped all the way out, taken away by Orson, though, in the neutral zone for Valley. She coughs this up. Evie Warner's got this puck in the neutral zone, waits for Coyne to come on sides. Evie breaks into the offensive zone, dumps this puck in. Orson grabs it, takes this puck to the corner. Orson having a hard time holding this puck, passes it up to Jessica Barnes in the neutral zone. Barnes fires this up along the boards for Irons. Irons coughs this up, turns it over to McBride, and McBride fires this all the way down for an icing call. 6:01 to go in this game. Rochester leads 6-0. It's an icing, and we'll have a face-off all the way down by Reagan Healy. Face off to the right side of Reagan Healy. Olivia Searles and McNally. McNally wins. Comes back to Barnes. Shot wide of the net, but it's punched down by the blocker of Reagan Healy in the corner. McNally and Fanchulo. OJ's got that puck wrapped up like juice on a Sunday morning paper. Puck comes loose. Hits off the back of the net. Wozniak over there. Puck goes up on the sideboard. Doherty for Valley. Grabs his puck. Top of the face with a shot fired. And it goes off the skate of Wozniak. And we got a roughing penalty against McNally. I didn't even notice it. Evelyn's going to go sit down. This ref loves calling roughings. I don't think he's called anything but roughing. So Valley Eagles penalty number 9, Evelyn McNally, a minute 30 for roughing. Time of that minor penalty, 10:24 of the third period. We got 4-on-4 hockey for 32 seconds, and then we'll have a 58-second player advantage for Rochester. Chulo comes over to the side, sends that puck back into the corner. Jackson has it, tries pulling it out. It's knocked back into the corner by Schneid. Schneid with it, loses his puck. Chase Sanford grabs it in the slot in front of her own goal. Schneid passes it off of Barnes, goes off of Barnes' stick all the way down the length of the ice. Avery Whitney chasing after it, grabs this in the corner. Pulls this away from Barnes, rips it around past Schneid. Now chasing it down is that girl. That Irons, Stella Irons collects this puck. Cycles it in front of her net, passes it up, misses Barnes, and that's going to be an icing. 54 seconds to go. It is now a power play for Rochester. 4:59 to go in the game. And we'll have a face-off next to Madigan Burns of Valley. Caitlin Becker taking the face-off against Abigail Narrow Price. Face-off. Dina Cola comes over, grabs this puck, but pulls it away, and Valley steals this puck and moves up with it. Sophie Key turns it over. Oh, no, it's Natalie Kernan, excuse me, turns this over. Kalachi in it deep with this puck. Kalachi on the far side drops this puck off for Waz. Waz goes into the trap. Near side centering pass. Dina Cola. Oh, couldn't get that shot off. Narrow Price holds that stick down. It's great job by her for checking. And and we're going to get a penalty. Estelle Dallin finally getting a roughing call. What a girl. Buy her a cookie for that one. Yeah, she really is. So Rochester Junior Americans penalty number 26, Estelle Dallin. Minute 30 minor for roughing. Number 26 and minute 30 rough. Timed up minor penalty, 11:31 of the third period. Lexi Jackson coming back with this puck. Jessica Barnes takes it away, fires it all the way down the length of the ice. Irons tips it, can't keep it though. Kalachi beats her to the puck. Kalachi back behind the goal in the traps with pressed up against the boards by Irons. Peyton Baldwin comes over, grabs his puck, snaps it off the boards to Jackson. McNally out of the box for Valley. It is a power play for Valley. Lexi going in shorthanded on the offensive end. She's got two Valley girls on her, and not like the ones from the 80s. Like, for sure. Darty coming out with this puck. McNally grabs it in the neutral zone, sends this forward, goes into the offensive end. Stopped there, though, by Lexi Jackson of Rochester. She turns around, doesn't quite have possession of this puck. Peyton Baldwin has it, gives it to Lexi. Lexi gets it around Schneid, coming down with it. Lexi pinched off of that puck by Jessica Barnes, and going back to collect that puck is Eloise Sire. Turned over by Valley in the neutral zone to McDonald. McDonald to Warner. Warner in, trying to get around Darty. Loses that puck, picks it back up in the corner. Skates by Jessica Barnes into the far corner. Warner, just dodges a check from McNally. Gets that to McDonald. McDonald sends it towards the corner. McNally grabs it, gives it back to McDonald. She one-times it. Goes off of Elizabeth Schneid. Loose puck coin, and the teams return to even strength. Dallin races across the ice. She goes off, and Waz is on. Waz coming in to meet Tegan Coyne and Warner. Coyne shot off the blocker of Madigan Burns. 2:45. Puck goes into the corner. Waz couldn't pull it by. McNally gets a piece of the Coyne. Passes it back to McDonald. McDonald shot. Save me. Burns. Puck goes behind the goal. Grabbed by Jessica Barnes. She rips it down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. With 2:29 to go in the third period, Rochester leads 6-0. Face off in the corner. You really want something to watch, you want to check out this racing game. That thing, look at that. It's a good thing he's not playing GTA. There's a shot goal save made by Madigan Burns. 2:14 to go in this game. And I was just standing over here, and I hear all of this noise, and this kid's racing so fast. Is he shooting too? Face off to the right side of Burns. Puck comes back to the point. Grabbed by Whitney. Whitney sends it towards the corner. Stopped by McNally. McNally skates his puck out into the neutral zone. Taken away by Fanchulo. She fires his puck forward. Chasing it down is Abigail Narrow-Price. 2 minutes ago. Price stops short. Lexi Jackson comes back, gets a piece of that puck. Baldwin in the corner, gives this back over towards Lexi. Narrow-Price gets a piece of it. Lexi chases that puck down, turns back into Narrow-Price. She spins around. Peyton Baldwin coming over. Olivia Searles just waiting for Baldwin. Oh, Baldwin shot. Save. Baldwin shot again. Or Jackson shot. 2 big saves by Madigan Byrne. Peyton Baldwin with this puck along the side, sends this into the corner. Olivia Searles going to battle for it. Peyton comes in, grabs this puck. She's got Fanchulo at the point. Somebody lost their twig. I don't know who it is. She must have left the ice. Lexi Jackson tries stuffing that in, and Narrow-Price gives her a forearm to the back of the neck. Puck tries to get clear. Fanchulo comes over, grabs it, sends this back in. Goes through the trapezoid. Lombardi picks it up on the far side. Goodrich coming in, not able to cut that puck off. It's passed all the way up to Sophie Key. Key trying to get this in, and Whitney takes it away. We've got 1 minute remaining in this game. Puck dumped in, goes back behind Reagan Healy. Picked up by Whitney at the corner. She fires this up for Estelle Dallin. Dallin pulls this out into neutral and gives this to Peyton Baldwin. Baldwin avoids being tripped. Baldwin leaning on that puck. It's knocked away by Mackenzie Blum. Baldwin, it's popped away again. Botto comes in, shoves his puck into the corner. Peyton goes after it. Blum with her. Puck comes into the middle. Goodrich diving after it. Can't get to that puck. McNally reaching for it. Dallin back checking. Forechecking. Whichever checking it is. Puck held in at the point. McNally grabs it, though. 20 seconds to go. She fires this across the ice to Etal. Etal touches it into the neutral zone, and Becker steals it. Becker to Kalachi. Kalachi fires this up to Dallin at the red line. Dallin moves forward, kicks this up to her stick. Right there, though, is McNally. Goodrich gets this over to Waz, who can't get the backhand. Centering pass. Oh, and Dallin misses the 1-T. And that's the end of the game for Rochester, who wins this one by a score of 6-0. And there's the Selly for the Rochester Junior Americans. They are 3-0 so far on this weekend. They got one more game to play, and that is against the Niagara Purple Eagles Buffalo Junior Sabres tomorrow morning at 10:20 a.m. Right here on this rink. I will be broadcasting that one live from USAHockeyTV.com. So make sure you've got your profile made and you watch that game on USAHockeyTV.com. From the Keenan Rink at the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.